Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome to another fabulous CB and the Boys radio show. We have got a fabulous hot show tonight with some fire hot topics you don't want to miss. So just sit back and relax and buckle up. It's going to be a thrilling ride on CB and the Boys. So, see you in. George, roll it.
CB Booker, George, Record Boy Homie, Roger Hawkins, Mimi Acosta. Let's go! CB and the Boys, Midweek Motivator. Come on, gather around, get the 411, and let's talk about it.
Hello, and welcome to CB and the Boys. I am CB, your hostess with the mostess, and I got the whole crew in the building, the fabulous Miss Mimi Acosta. What's up, Mimi?
Hey, what's up? What's up? I'm here.
Welcome back. We missed you.
Thank you. I am back. I'm feeling yeah, I'm at 95%, but yeah, I'm here.
Sweet. And then we have Mr. George, biker boy, knucklehead Coleman. What's up?
Really? That's how you feel? With your Terminator glasses on. How you doing? Glad to see you, Mimi.
Thank you. I'm glad to see you guys too.
And the whole crew ain't here because Roger's missing.
Yes, Roger's
What's up, Trey?
Roger is working, honey. Missing is not the word. It's working.
Mm-hmm. He's earning his coin.
Sometimes we can get away and sometimes we cannot.
Sometimes it be like that.
It's all good. Oh, we see Trey is in the building. Thank you, Trey. Thank you. Ew.
Yeah.
Anyway, CB, take it away. CB, say something.
Hi, Trey. How are you? So, greetings from Arizona, and it is hot.
Yeah, record-breaking hot from what I see.
Record-breaking heat to the extent where if you don't pay your electric bill, they will not turn off your service. So, all you Arizonans who are behind in your electric, they got you covered. You will not burn out. Your air conditioner will continue to run.
No, we don't need no lawsuits coming at us talking about what CB and the Boys they said it. They talk about the electricity won't get cut off.
No, it's the truth. They did a heat warning.
It was on the news.
And there's a heat alert. So
that is so cool.
It's the truth. Yeah, Arizona takes care of. They want to make sure there's no heat deaths.
But if your shit is already off, you better go pay your shit so you can not die.
Yeah. Yeah, if your stuff's already off, you better bend over and kiss your ass goodbye because this is
you know what?
George,
red alert. We need it. Let's get it in there.
Warning: the following video contains explicit language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
There you go. So in short, it is hot as fuck.
Yeah.
But wait a minute. Just be glad we're not in Iran.
Oh, yeah.
It said it hit a record high of 152 degrees.
Hell to the no.
That
Can you imagine that?
You're literally melting on the pavement.
You can cook on the pavement.
It's too hot to walk on the pavement. That is insane.
Put your freaking Puerto Rican caldero out there on the freaking ground and throw your eggs and some rice up in there. Make it happen.
The newsman was like, he had never seen that in his history of 40 years doing being a meteorologist. Never seen 152 degrees anywhere.
I'm sure there were mirages everywhere looking like water.
Right.
No. Wow. Okay,
Yo,
well,
what
guys,
about the Fank?
you know we can't be 30 seconds into the show without me doing my thing. So, George, drop it.
Roll it.
Come get the 411. And it's Mimi's drink special. Mimi, let them know what you're sipping on.
You guys already know because I can't be too harsh on myself right now. But I am drinking pink Moscato by Gallo. That's what I'm doing on this evening. And as you guys already know, I always have mine on some ice. Because earlier I didn't. I was trying to be real good. I was like, I'm not going to do the straw and I'm not going to do the ice. And as soon as I tasted it, it was like, nah, room temperature can't do it. So I got my ice and I got my straw. So, Crystal, what you got over there, Mama?
Nothing. Yep.
I'm not liking getting used to this on Wednesdays.
Whatever it is, you guarantee it's hot.
Well, I did have water, but I already drank it. So, yeah, it was good too.
Yeah, at some point you're going to take a little break and you're going to go get something. I don't even care if it is water. Because you got to stay hydrated for these next 2 hours because we might probably bring some heat on. George, what you drinking, baby?
If you don't know, you won't know.
In a past life, he was himself. If opportunity knocks and he's not home, opportunity waits. He gave his father the talk. He is the most interesting man in the world.
I don't always drink beer, but when I do, I prefer Dos Equis.
Hey.
Stay thirsty, my friends.
Okay.
Good. That's the new thing. Okay, let's go.
Stay thirsty, my friend.
Trey, what you over there sipping on? I know you're sipping on something because you're always sipping on something hard as hell on a Wednesday night. So what you got? What you got? Tell us what you got.
Don't be over there lying either.
Don't be right. Don't be talking about I'm drinking water tonight. I'm taking it easy. No. Mimi's back. You got to have one with me. Let's go. In the meantime and in between time, the 411 is about to blow up. What is going on with this little Carly Russell chick over here in Georgia that decided that she is going to hit the highway? Oh, it wasn't here in Georgia, it was in Alabama. She was she was driving on the highway and she came up with with the little baby on the side of the road, and then she was kidnapped for 2 days, and then she was brought back to her family. I know y'all heard about it. George, you looking real strange like,
Yeah, what?
I haven't heard about that. I know you heard about it. It's all over the social media. It's like the only thing that everybody is concentrating on right now.
So what happened now?
So what happened
Y'all know
was that she was driving on the highway and apparently she saw a toddler. She pulled over and she was kidnapped. If you Google it, you're going to find her. Her name is Carly Russell from Alabama. Saw a baby on the highway. She got kidnapped. She said that a white man kidnapped her and put her in a car, and she was able to get away and put her back in the car and took her to an 18-wheeler. And then she was served crackers and she was able to run off. And 2 days later, she ends up in front of her mama's doorstep. Look, it
makes no sense.
It's a story beyond a story beyond a story. And then now, today, there's word out that there wasn't no baby and none of this really happened. She's going through something with the guy that she's with. So I don't know if it's like one of those controlling things that she just pretended to be abducted to get his attention or what. But it's a bunch of crazy stuff that the authorities are still checking on her with. Like, they're not pressing her too hard, but they're coming slowly. But the media is hard on that chick right now.
They should be. Well, the thing is, like, she's not the only one that is crying wolf for clout. And that's what a lot of it is. Because if you look at the pictures and stuff that she shows, she's always dressed to the nine as far as like as an influencer. That I get an influencer feel on her. And she's always, dressed in There's one where she's in a formal gown, and then another one where she is in just a cute little outfit, and it just seems like she is an influencer and she's trying to boost up her ratings, because you can't tell me people didn't start following her after all this crap started, even just to find out what the heck is going on. But the thing is, when you think there's no cameras, there's cameras, and the cameras captured nothing except her car. They captured her car driving down the road. They captured her slow down, put her blinkers on, but she never got out of her car.
Right.
It was just none of it makes any sense.
There we go. That's it right there. Roll it.
Additional details that we've been able to uncover in this case. On July the 13th at approximately 9:34 p.m., the Hoover 911 Center received a call from a 25-year-old female on I-459 southbound near mile marker 11. She reported that she saw a toddler walking on the side of the interstate. Mm-hmm. After calling 911, the caller stopped to check on the child and also called a family member to report the same details. The family member lost contact with the caller, but the line remained open. Police officers who were already en route to the location of the initial 911 call located the female's vehicle as well as some of her belongings at the scene. They were unable to find her or a child in the area, and Hoover police have not received any additional calls of someone missing a small child. Detectives are currently investigating these incidents and are requesting the public's assistance to help locate Carly Nicole Russell. She's described as a 25-year-old black female who is 5'4", 150 to 160 pounds. She was last seen wearing a black shirt, black pants, and white Nike tennis shoes. Carly got off work last night around 8:20 p.m. from a business at the Summit in Birmingham. She's also believed to have stopped to pick up food from a business at the Colonnade before driving towards Hoover on I-459, where she stopped near mile marker 11. That location is between the Galleria flyover and exit 10 for Highway 150. A single witness has reported possibly seeing a gray vehicle with a light-complected male standing outside of Carly's vehicle, but we have no further information on that individual or the vehicle at this time. No piece of information is too small in this investigation. If you have any information, please contact Detective Brad Fountain at 205-444-7562 or Sergeant Drew Mims at 205-739-7274. You can also call Crime Stoppers of Metro Alabama at 205-254-7777 if you wish to remain anonymous. An anonymous donor has offered $20,000 for the safe return of Carly Russell, in addition to $5,000 offered by Crime Stoppers. Again, you can call Crime Stoppers if you wish to remain anonymous, or you can call either of the investigators whose numbers I provided. The Hoover Police Department is currently partnering with many of our local, state, and federal partners in this investigation, and we're very grateful for the outpouring of support from our local community as well as.
Okay, the rest of that's about to be gibberish.
Right.
So that was it as of 5 days ago, and I think I have another one that's a newer update.
Hi, Alicia Harris. How are you? Welcome in.
Alicia Harris. Hey.
Okay.
Welcome.
I mean, the whole thing to me doesn't make any sense. I saw a TikTok today where someone was talking about that she doesn't owe anybody hey, Carrie. She doesn't owe anybody an explanation. It doesn't matter what happened to her. I'm like, yes, she does. One, we invested our time and our energy in helping get the word out to find this chick. Like, seriously.
Right. Especially when you say a baby is involved.
Yeah.
Now
Right.
that's a whole other.
That's a whole nother thing.
Look, it's one thing if you're having a freaking mental breakdown, and we're like, okay, you know what? She's having a freaking moment with her dude and she just flew off the handle somehow.
Right.
But when you say there's a baby, a toddler walking.
And the thing is, it was a dumb stunt if that's indeed what it was, because everything these days is verifiable.
Yes.
And just when you think there's no camera around, there's a camera around.
Right.
Attention tonight. Police believe Alabama is gaining.
Let's see here what it says.
Police believe the woman may have been lured into a dangerous situation by a child. Hoover police say Carly Russell called 911 around 9:30 last night while driving on I-459 South near mile marker 11 about a toddler walking on the side of the interstate. She stopped to check on the child and called a family member. That's when they say they lost contact with her, but the line remained open.
Police officer.
Yeah. Okay. So even to that, look, she left her weave behind, and I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to stunt on females that wear weave and wigs and all that, but they found her wig, her cell phone, and something else, and her car. Mm-hmm. So you left all that, you and your cell phone. You went as far as leaving all these things behind so they can really look for you. She had marks all over her body, scratches everywhere. Well, yeah, if you walk through the woods at freaking whatever time at night, you're gonna have all that. And if you were really like running through the bushes for the last 24 hours, yeah, you're gonna come up with some marks. But nothing says that you've been through that. And then now you're talking about you don't know if you were sexually touched. You were given crackers the following day by the lady, and she was playing with your hair. Like, there is so much stuff coming out as a result of this. Like, she's talking, but she's talking in bits and pieces, and nothing makes sense.
She didn't think it through. She didn't think it through.
Playing with what hair? She left it behind.
Right.
It's like she was, playing it out as she was going along. Like, my thing is, it's like I said, she's not the first one to cry wolf, because there was another TikToker who lied and just to get views, saying that her husband had died and that she was all crying and stuff. But it turns out they were divorced. They're not together. He's with somebody else, because he even came on and he did his own TikTok just to rebuke her, just to show that she's lying. Right. I'm not dead. I'm still alive. And, and more of these things are happening where people are doing things just for clout.
And this is when they need to be charged, because at the end of the day, you have all sorts of authorities involved. They have a whole search going on. They're still looking for this little toddler, all this stuff. They're putting mad hours into this, and she's into the, oh, well, I don't have to talk about it. Yeah, you do have to talk about it. You got a whole lot of explaining to do. She needs to go sit down somewhere for 30 days.
She owes us. We need to know what happened or what the deal is, or she needs to come clean. And I think it's going to end up being somewhere she comes clean, and people are going to feel they're going to try to play the victim, like, oh, well, we just wanted to show that it's important that, Black women's lives matter and all this. And I'm just
it's getting worse and worse, because her mother and her dad I want to say it's either MSNBC or NBC talking about it already. They've done their first interview. I think it was on today that they did their first interview already. So,
and those are not free interviews. Those are networks that pay you to come on and tell your story.
And if your parents are really, really innocent and like your bullshit, that the whole thing is wrong.
It had to be a family thing. Everybody's got to be involved, because this was so poorly planned. It was so poorly planned, and it was ridiculous, and none of it makes sense. If you're going to be this stupid and try to pull this stunt, at least make it make sense.
Right.
You stop to talk to an invisible baby.
Look, and let me tell you all what makes it worse, right? So they went through her phone and saw that she had searched the movie Taken, which we all know that was a movie about being abducted. She also had a search, an Amber, like what's the maximum age that you can put in for like an Amber Alert call. And then she had another search for a Birmingham bus station and a one-way bus ticket to Alabama. So she was doing all this stuff. And even one of the searches she did from her job. So it's like everything says that you planned some bullshit that didn't play out.
Exactly.
And you just need to confess. Look, guys, I was having a moment in life where I needed some attention. Ta-da, I'm sorry. Whatever.
Yeah. And there's some people that just crave attention, whether it be good or bad attention. I would rather want attention for something good I've done than for something just batshit crazy stupid that I've done.
Hell yeah, because guess what? She will never be forgotten for this bullshit stunt.
Oh,
Not ever. I don't care if she wins $1 billion. I don't care if she becomes the queen of Sheba. I don't care. Whatever she does in life moving forward, she is going to always be remembered for this bullshit stunt that she pulled.
The woman who cried wolf. Yeah.
Yeah.
You big dummy.
You big hey, we need a whole you big dummy type ta-da at the end of all the 411s.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah, we don't talk about nothing but freaking dummies. Anyway, so let's talk about this other situation here, because this one here is really interesting. So a TikToker by the name of Vic Gotti, he recently found himself in the middle of a whole mess when he decided to go out with friends. They're celebrating one of his female friends' birthday. It's a bunch of friends that got together. They go to a restaurant.
Yeah.
Now, the shit got crazy because the bill came up to $4,600. And he's like,
what was his name again?
Vic Gotti, Vic Gotti, Gotti. Anywho, so the bill was $4,600, and he went ballistic because he was like, we didn't order no filet mignon and all this stuff, and you go to the most expensive restaurant to enjoy your birthday, but at the same damn time, if you have friends that have less than $50 in their pockets, and there's only 6 of y'all, let's just say, for instance, I don't really know how many of them there were, but there weren't enough of them to cover a $4,600 bill. And him and one of his other friends were like, we gonna get our own bill, because we ain't eat all that. They might have had some chicken tender and fries, and they over there eating all the expensive stuff and pouring up drinks, and all of a sudden they got to pay the bill at the end of the night. Now, this is the thing. If it wasn't agreed upon that everybody's going to split this one big bill, then that's one thing. But if it was agreed, look, guys, we're going to go out here, we're going to have a great time, and we're going to split this bill, then you got to fess up and pay the bill, unless he just didn't have the money and he wanted to create a scandal and get away from it. Which based on his looks, he looked like he didn't have it like that. But anyway, George, you found it. Go ahead, run it.
I'm only paying for what's on the check. I'm not splitting the bill, shawty. That's crazy. You expect us to split the bill? You got lamb chop. You got steak. Look at all that. Look at what all they got. They talking about splitting the bill. Come out for? What did you come out for? We coming together. I'm again. My thing is, y'all doing too much. Y'all doing way too much. We didn't order all that.
And that's kind of the end of the little TikTok, because TikTok will only go but for so long. But there you have it. What are you guys' thoughts on that, though, for real?
They shouldn't have gone to an expensive restaurant.
They shouldn't have gone to an expensive restaurant. They should have done a freaking Dave & Buster's, play some damn bowling, order some pizza.
Who was supposed to be paying for it in the first place?
They were all supposed to chip in and pay the bill. The thing about it is that the dude with the dreads didn't expect for that bill to come up at no goddamn
$4,600. That was, man.
$4,600?
Yeah,
what the hell did y'all eat?
Crazy.
Did everybody have 2 plates?
I didn't see $4,600 worth of food on the table. That's what I was looking at. I don't know what y'all was watching in the video, but I didn't see $4,600 worth of food. So where the fuck did y'all eat at?
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
They went to one of them restaurants where the steak is $75.
$175.
Hello.
See, if
and
you're
then they ordered about 5 bottles of Dom Perignon.
If you're not balling but just bowling, then you don't need to be in that restaurant.
Yes.
If
that
you got bowling shoe money and you don't have baller money, you don't need to be in there.
No, not at all. Not at all. I totally agree. I saw that and I was like, you know what? This is some BS. Okay, so there's some other stuff going on out here. An 11-year-old Detroit girl had acid thrown on her on the playground by a 12-year-old who was given the acid by her mother to throw on the little girl.
What?
So hold on a second, because you guys already know I got stuff everywhere. Okay, so Florida jury awards a girl. Oh no, this is another one. Hold on a second. This is another one. I got the wrong one. Okay, here we go. 11-year-old girl, Detroit girl, had acid thrown on her at the playground. So her and her family claimed that she was enjoying her time at the playground while her siblings and cousins with her siblings and cousins when she and her cousins got into it with another girl 12 years old. After the fight, Summers and her family left the park, but she returned because she dropped her purse. That's when the older girl's mother allegedly handed her child a bottle of acid to callously throw at Summers. The heinous act sent Summers to a nearby children's hospital with excruciating pain for 4 agonizing days. She's suffering severe second and third degree burns on her back, legs, and arms as she's continued to physically and emotionally heal. The Detroit police arrested the 12-year-old and looked for the adult responsible for supplying her with dangerous substances. Now, are you serious? It's gotten to that?
They need to whoop her mama's ass and whoop her ass. Seriously.
There we go. I'm loving it. George is on it tonight, baby. Bring it.
Of an
Bring
acid
it.
attack is speaking out. 11-year-old De'Ara Summers suffered chemical burns all over her body after prosecutors say a 12-year-old girl threw acid on her. She was charged in a Wayne County juvenile court, but the Summers, they want more people held accountable. Our Gino Vici joins us from Verner Elementary on Pembroke Avenue in Detroit with more.
11-year-old De'Ara Summers was attacked with acid at this playground here at Verner Elementary in Detroit. And her mother says she suffered burns all across her body. A 12-year-old girl has been charged in that attack. And now De'Ara's mother says the mother of that 12-year-old should also be charged.
It was a nightmare because she came running through the door and smoke was coming off her body and holes was piercing all through her clothes.
Dominique Summers says she will never forget July 9th. That's the day her daughter De'Ara came home screaming. She immediately called 911.
My mother intuition kicked in because I've never dealt with a burn victim or been around anybody that has been burned. And the first thing I thought to do was put her in the shower with cold water and just let her sit in it until the ambulance got here.
Prosecutors allege a 12-year-old girl threw acid on De'Ara after a bunch of girls got into an argument at the playground. Again, that 12-year-old has been charged, but now De'Ara is scarred mentally and physically for the rest of her life.
She didn't deserve that at all.
And now Summers is outraged for another reason. Again, her daughter was the victim of an acid attack. A 12-year-old has been charged, but Summers says that's not enough. She's adamant that little girl's mother should also be held responsible.
That's where it should have started. I know that a 12-year-old wouldn't, come up with something like that on their own, to even think of something so evil to do.
We did reach out to the prosecutor's office to ask the question, will the mother of that 12-year-old also be facing charges? We're told the investigation is still ongoing. In Detroit, Gino Vici, CBS News, Detroit.
Her ass needed to be charged because had it not been for the mother, that would have never taken place, period.
And you throw her ass in a damn tub of acid.
Man. That is so wrong. That poor girl.
Yes, and that's such a young, tender age. You know what I'm saying? Like, that little girl is going to be scared to go places, and
she's scarred for the rest of her life.
She's going to go through some stuff.
Yeah, Alicia, that is messed up. That is insane that somebody could do that to a child. That another child can do that to a child on the encouragement of an adult. That's
right.
The mother definitely needs to be held accountable for that one. That's
her own mother. How did that play out? Here, girl, go throw this on her. What? Who does that? And evidently she wasn't scared to do it. Like, mommy, no, I can't do this. Like, no, yeah, let's go. We in it together. No. Then be in it together then.
Exactly.
Okay. So moving right along on some other news. Nene Leakes, honey, and I love you, girl. But I don't understand what happened with these kids. When they get a certain age, they just go to cutting up. So Nene Leakes' son was arrested for felony fentanyl possession and then turned around and told the cops that he was his brother, Brent. Now talk about throwing your own family member under the bus and letting the bus roll over. So based on the court documents obtained by radaronline.com, let's give that credit. According to that criminal record warrant, the incident occurred approximately 1 a.m. at a residence in Lawrenceville, Georgia. my neck of the woods, right around the corner from me, okay? I know y'all live so close to me. Apart from the drug offense, Bryson was also hit with a misdemeanor charge of loitering and prowling. The police affidavit further states that Bryson was allegedly at the mentioned address attempting to evade the police while falsely claiming to know the residents of the home. Wow. While being questioned, Bryson falsely identified himself as his younger brother, Brent Leaks, which led to the criminal case being filed under Brent's name.
Oh no.
See, and that's when it gets really bad because it's really hard to clean that up. According to the jail records, Bryson was booked into Gwinnett County Jail at approximately 2:36 a.m. with a $5,900 bond. The booking sheet mistakenly listed him under Brent's name, and he was released at 12:20 p.m. See? So they released him because he gave his brother's name. With a clean record and all that, they gave him a bond, they released him. I'm pretty sure that something else is going to come out of this because it says, in addition to the fake name, Bryson gave officers an old address to one of Nini's former residences. See, this is where the bullshit comes in. Now, your mom, who's a celebrity, is going to be under this little faded light because of the bullshit that you out here doing. Fentanyl is not a joke. People are dying. And you out here with possession of it. You know, and I don't understand how this works where if you touch it, you die. I don't know how this works.
That's what they say.
But I heard it's pretty deep like that. So Nene, all the best on that. Because honey, when they start to go south, and as soon as they get up in the system, it is a very hard place to come out of. Because now they're going to be looking at that boy for everything. Mm-hmm. And the fact that you can lie on your younger brother. Oh, yeah, my younger brother did it. Come on now.
That's sad.
You know, but that's been going on for years. Brothers using brothers' name instead of theirs in order to keep from going to jail.
Yeah, that's no excuse, though. That's still wrong.
The bad thing about it is that they're going to still find out anyway.
Right.
They're going to still find out. You're just delaying the process is what you're doing.
Well, he made it worse because that's a felony to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
So he really made it worse for himself.
Yeah, and you're yeah. Anyway, yeah.
See what Kemper has to say about it.
Okay, let's go. Shit, let's go, George.
Come to you, Nene Leakes' son, Bryson. Not only was he recently arrested for fentanyl possession, homeboy had the nerve to use his younger brother's name when he was arrested. Welcome back to the Kempire Channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or we upload. So Radar Online obtained the court documents confirming that Nene Leakes' I think, estranged son. I don't know how close these two have been. I haven't seen them together recently. Mm-hmm. However, Bryson, as you know, because some of this has played out in the early years of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, he's been in trouble a few times. And he's sort of been like a lost soul over the years. But I haven't really seen anything from him in recent years. Well, now Radar Online is reporting this. They said Real Housewives of Atlanta star Nene Leakes' son, Bryson Bryant, was taken into custody earlier this month after police allegedly found drugs on him. They said, according to court documents obtained by Radar Online, they said that on July 3rd, Bryson was arrested for felony possession of fentanyl, a Schedule II controlled substance. They continued and said, in a criminal arrest warrant, prosecutors said that the crime happened around 1 a.m. at a home in Lawrenceville, Georgia. In addition to the drug charge, Bryson was hit with a misdemeanor of loitering and prowling charge. The police affidavit claimed that Bryson was at the address in question, quote, evading police and claiming he knew that the people that lived at the residence which was false. During questioning, when asked for his name, Bryson told officers his younger brother's name, Brent Leaks, who Nene had with her late husband, Greg Leaks. As a result, the first few filings in the criminal case have Brent's name on it. Like, what was the point of putting his brother's name? Does he have other warrants? And that's one of the reasons why he did it. But did he not think? First of all, I don't know what the relationship he has with Brent, but obviously he doesn't care. And I know you already have family members that use your name in situations like this, on phone bills, getting loans. Doesn't make it right. So Brent and Bryson do not share the same father, as you know. Jail records show that Bryson was booked on the Gwinnett County Jail around 2:36 a.m. His bond was set at $5,900. The booking sheet has him listed under Brent's name. He was released at 12:20 p.m. During booking, Bryson gave officers an address to a home that Nene sold off years ago. In newly filed documents, prosecutors added a charge of, quote, giving a false name, address, or birth date to a law enforcement officer. The updated filing listed the defendant as Bryson Rashard Bryant with a date of birth as 12/26/1989. According to jail records, it appears Bryson was rearrested and is currently behind bars.
Okay. So he's sitting down somewhere.
There you have it.
See, I didn't get that piece of information, but that's good to know. And he be all right. You know, just saying. Anywho, moving right along. So guys, we have to watch what it is that we're out here drinking, because now there is this sports drink by the name of Prime Energy Drink that is sending kids and athletes to the hospital with heart attacks. So Logan Paul and some KSI has endorsed this drink, and now, of course, their names are under hot water because you're endorsing something that is giving folks heart attacks and all that good old stuff. So guys, be really, really careful with these energy drinks. George, I don't know if you found something on it yet, because you are so good at this right about now. But watch what you take in. It's almost like that 50-cent vitamin drink that 50 Cent had years ago, and then they started talking all kinds of bashment. I was all into all the flavors. I was into it. And then they started talking about how much sugar was in it, but nothing happened to my sugar. So, anywho.
Apparently kids are selling this drink at school.
Ooh. So it's gotten far.
Kids ran in their schools, a follower submission. This kid told me that when he was in middle school, he sold Prime. And this was before Prime was really popular, so everyone at his school wanted to get their hands on some. Well, he ended up finding a store that had a bunch of Prime for sale, and he bought them $1.50 each. He would bring the Prime in his backpack to school every day and sell them to students for $4 each. And business was absolutely booming. He was making bank until one day a kid wanted to buy one. Hey man, let me get one of those Primes. All right, bro, $4. Yeah, about that. Listen, can you please give me a discount, my man? I'll give you $2 for it. I'm sorry, I can't, bro. If I give you a discount, I gotta give everyone a discount. It's a whole thing. It's $4, okay? Sell it for $2 to me, please. Come on, don't be a loser. $4, or you're not getting it. You're gonna regret this.
It's stupid.
Yeah, okay, bye. He went to the principal and snitched. The principal shut him down and he was suspended for 2 days. A full black market video on my YouTube. Check it out.
Okay, so
stupid.
What happened was that my serious topic turned into a joke, and it's not. So anyway, guys, Prime, do not drink this energy drink if you don't want consequences, okay? Because stuff is happening. I don't know how serious they are about this right now, but they did say that some kids and athletes have turned up at the hospitals with heart attacks and all types of different issues because of drinking this. So guys, just be careful. Anyway, moving right along. and this is gonna hit some folks because I ain't seen nothing happen with McDonald's in a really, really long time. But now we got
Wait. Let me interrupt you before you start.
Okay, go.
Hold on. I think I just might have. I got an article here.
Okay.
About the people suffering cardiac episodes
with this prime drink.
Yeah, hang on a second.
Okay. But too much of anything. You can't drink those energy drinks like that though, for real. Because all of this is just a bunch of sugar.
Right. You get past this commercial.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, they lied.
Oh, okay. Well, moving right along.
Moving right along.
Moving right along. So this pretty little Florida, this little girl, she was awarded $800,000 after she suffered second-degree burns from her chicken nuggets from McDonald's. So what happened? Her mama went through the drive-thru. She ordered some chicken nuggets. And then apparently one of the nuggets escaped from the box and ended up in the little girl's between her little legs. And it ended up lodged in her legs for a split second. Ain't no telling how long it was between her legs. But she ended up with burns between her legs and God knows what. And this happened back in 2019. But it looks like she was just awarded $800,000. Her little name is Olivia Caraballo. She dropped one of her nuggets into her lap after her mom had purchased a Happy Meal from the drive-thru at McDonald's. Well, these nuggets are said to be 200 degrees when they come out of that hot oil. And they should let that thing sit for a little bit before they even serve it because, and I know they really can't, because my thing is if you're coming through a drive-thru, they have like a specific amount of minutes, whether it's 1 or 2 minutes to get the person going. They'll rush the shit out of you, forget your damn straws, napkins, and everything just to get you out of that line because they're trying to impress their boss because they want a higher position. So the jury found McDonald's, they found both McDonald's and the franchise owner, Upchurch Foods, liable for failing to warn about the potential danger of consuming excessive hot food. If you know it's, well, okay, so this is the thing, because that was an accident. It wasn't like she put it in her mouth like that old lady did with the coffee decades ago. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
This little old lady drank some coffee, burnt her mouth, and then she was awarded God knows how much. So this is a similar situation, except this was just really an accident because one of the nuggets escaped the box and ended up launched between her legs and burnt her. And now that is the outcome. So any comments on that? Nope. Not at all.
Well, all I can say is you think McDonald's learn about their hot shit eventually. I'm just saying. I don't know what else to tell you.
The thing about it is that how else do you serve it? You're not going to serve it cold. It's just like the fish. Man, look, you ever been burnt from one of those fish sandwiches? I've been burnt before. The whole top of my mouth scorched up. I didn't think about suing the shit out of them. Anyway, that was a long time ago. But yeah, that fish with the cheese on it, man, when that thing comes out, that thing is hot. Anything that you're going to get out of there that's going to be hot is going to be extra hot. There's nothing we can do about it. Except just like let it sit for a little while and be like, okay, we know this is going to burn our mouth. We're not going to do this. But I think this one was really an accident. But I think that coffee with the old lady years ago, the first one that really initiated the whole, let's drink something hot so we can sue somebody. I think she could have just really sipped on that coffee before she just really went in on it.
You should have.
But anyway, hopefully grandma did something really good with investing her money. Now, last but not least, and this dude right here, I swear, he ain't learned shit about Brittany Griner and her situation in Russia. So this little dude, Travis King, 23 years old, private second class, detained in North Korea. So he had a fight in South Korea before crossing the border. He damaged a police car. he had recently spent time in a detention in, okay, you guys help me with this name. It's Seoul.
So
Seoul?
So
Korea? Okay. Okay. So over there. So evidently he did not learn anything from that. The bad thing about this is you are 23 years old. You was already in prison over there. They decided to let you go. He was supposed to been at the airport on a plane on his way back to Texas. He decided to miss the plane and go on a tour so he can go somewhere and complain about what the hell he had just gone through and why he was detained. Now his ass detained all over again. You think they're gonna really let him go that easy?
Nope.
Forrest Gump said it best. Stupid is what a stupid does.
Another little dumbass in the world. I'm 23 years old. What you think's gonna happen? Like you know, the military let you go easy. They ain't give you no. You already was over there. Yeah. So I don't feel too bad about him because you was already going through shit, and now you just made it worse for yourself. But oh my God, you expect the United States and all of the military to now come and help you because you messed up. Nah. No, you don't have it like that. No. So yeah, that was a little upsetting when I saw it. I was like, I know that I'm gonna talk about it, but I know that I'm gonna end up getting upset because it's somebody about these 20-year-olds, these little ones that just think they gotta figure it out. And mind you, you're already locked up. Now you wanna go tell somebody. You wanna go bitch to the Koreans and you're a little black boy from Texas. If you don't get your ass on that plane
Exactly.
and go home to your mommy and daddy and regroup, because that's what you do. You fucking regroup. Ma, dad, I'm so sorry. I fucked up. Okay, I'm sorry. It ain't gonna happen again. You know, can we please work it out? Can you please help me out? You're 23. Mommy and daddy ain't gonna say no. They're gonna be like, oh shit, my baby messed up. All right, let's try to figure it out. Your dumb ass gonna go decide not to jump on a plane. Now you wanna go talk to the Koreans. In whose language? Anyway. Hey Gage, what's up? Yeah, so anyway, I'm upset about that. And he didn't, you know what? He didn't hear about Brittany Griner. He ain't heard nothing about that.
He mustn't.
He's just like, fuck it, guess what? She wasn't in the military. I'm in the military and I can do what I want. Shit, the devil is a lie. Now your ass over there. And I know they got you crying because them prisons over there ain't no joke. But okay. Anyway, that's it for my 411, guys. Do you guys have some 411s? I know you do. You got to have something.
Yep. I got a 411. Well, one 411 leads into other 411.
Okay.
Which is going to cause a reaction for the first 411.
Ooh. Okay.
You get that? Did you catch all of that?
Yeah, that's a whole lot of tongue twisting ass.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, this, I thought, personally, was rather ingenious.
Mm-hmm.
But here we go.
Uh-oh. And hey, if we have any handyman in our chat, Crystal needs a handyman.
What?
Hey, look, why are you looking for your little video over there?
I know. I was. The video was playing.
Oh no, it's not playing at all.
Oh,
there we go.
It wasn't up on the screen.
Okay.
My bad. I was like, why is she talking in the middle of it?
Because it wasn't playing.
Unusual find at a home on Detroit's west side. Investigators say a man was operating a vending machine that dispensed marijuana. The amount of money they say he pocketed was astounding.
7 Action News reporter Kimberly Craig shows you the evidence and just how the feds made the discovery. The family of Marcellus Cornwell did not want to say anything on his behalf to us, but there's a video going around on social media that may tell investigators all they need to know.
You know, he was shocked that we came there. As far as some of the other things were going on with him, you know, natural human reaction like, oh, look, I got caught.
On the side of this house on Detroit's west side is where federal investigators say they found the marijuana vending machine belonging to 43-year-old Marcellus Cornwell. And this video shared with us by ATF is part of the evidence they've collected.
Watching the video on YouTube, you can watch somebody walk up. They can either insert a $20 bill. They can insert whatever denomination they wanted, even took credit cards, walked up, insert the form of payment, selected the amount of marijuana that you wanted, dispensed it, came out in a little hopper, you just stuck your hand in, you had little baggies of marijuana at your disposal.
ATF agents say Cornwell was making about $2,000 a day, and he allegedly told them the marijuana vending machine was up for about 4 years.
When the vending machine is open to the public, no controls about who can have access to it, minors, persons who are not authorized to have that, that's a little bit of a problem.
Cornwell's criminal history dates back to the early 90s. His convictions include armed robbery, felony firearm, and identity theft. So he's not even supposed to be in possession of a firearm. But federal investigators say they found 18 guns in the house that he told them he's lived in all of his life. Investigators say some of the guns were reported stolen. And Cornwell allegedly told ATF agents that he bought most of the guns off of the street. And he was aware he was not allowed to possess them.
I have to say the brazenness of it was shocking. I think the number of firearms that we found in connection with it was very shocking, very disturbing.
Federal agents say they're still investigating allegations that Cornwell sold drugs and guns to minors.
But the big thing is, look, you do this stuff inside a neighborhood, people are going to take notice and they're going to get mad and they're going to want something done about it. And that's exactly what my agents did.
Cornwell's defense attorney said he cannot comment on the pending case. On Detroit's west side, Kimberly Craig, 7 Action News.
Okay, first of all, how's that for ingenious? I'm just saying, I don't know if I'd put it on the side of my house, but
that's a lot of years, though.
Selling weed.
$2,000?
He's selling weed out of the vending machine. Oh, I wouldn't necessarily have it at my house, but
man,
that way they couldn't tie it to me. But $2,000 a day.
Yes.
Oh, he was rolling in it.
Yes.
He was rolling in it. But now,
yeah, that's $96,000 in 4 years.
Now, mind you, this took place a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here's the interesting part. Look at what's going on now.
Oh no, wait a moment. What the hell was I thinking?
Weed vending machines are being called the future of cannabis sales, and it all started with a local dispensary company.
But as Fox 31's Rogelio Mares reports, the vending machine could change other aspects of the marijuana industry. Rogelio is joining us live from the Terrapin dispensary in Aurora. Rogelio.
Guys, yeah, the future's here, I guess you could say. Marijuana vending machines. This is creating a buzz in the industry, so much so that even Governor Jared Polis shared information about this specific machine that's inside the store behind me here online. So we asked, how does it work? And more importantly, does it keep cannabis products out of the hands of people who shouldn't be using them? Buy a Coke or a bag of chips from a machine, you'll soon be able to buy marijuana products from this. It's the product of a collaboration between a Colorado dispensary, Terrapin Care Station, and a vending machine manufacturer out of Canada, BMC Universal Technology.
So we kind of worked with them on our know-how of the industry. They worked with us on the know-how of the vending machine operations and logistics itself.
So how does it work? Peter Marcus, a rep with Terrapin Care Solutions, says you'll still need to show your ID or driver's license to get access to the machine in the store. Once you're in front of the machine, you'll keep your ID.
Put it on a little holder. It's a slot. It scans it. That validates the ID to make sure that it's real. There's a camera to ensure that that ID is going to match to you.
After that camera matches your face to the ID, you can start the transaction.
You put your selections on the digital screen, what you're looking for, pay for the product, and then it starts vending.
Products can be kept refrigerated inside the machine, boasted as the future of marijuana sales.
But it's really the future of cannabis compliance. And that's because you're validating the driver's license with a camera. It's an added layer of safety.
The dispensary's ambition for it is eventually manufacture and sale of the machine. Marcus says pre-sale orders have already been made.
We do hope to sell this concept to other dispensary owners. This isn't going to just be a Terrapin product. The goal is to get this out.
So I was inside the store a little earlier. The machine wasn't working then, but I'm told by the employees it will be up and running soon for people who want to come buy from that machine. As far as when you'll start seeing them everywhere else, well, at least at the other Terrapin locations across Colorado, they told me they will be rolling them out as the year progresses. We're live in Aurora. Rogelio Mares, Fox 31.
Okay. Terrapin
So now,
chair.
you see what Gay says.
Okay, so look, guys, I made a hella mistake earlier when I said the numbers because I don't know what I was thinking. But this guy in 4 years at $2,000 per day made $2.9 million.
Right.
Not bad.
Right.
For a side hustle.
Right. And now he ain't gonna get to spend any of it.
He ain't get to spend none of it.
Because now these folks here that I just showed you on that video gonna make the money instead of him.
Of course. Of course. That's what's gonna happen.
He did put a little more thought in this thing. That was just a year ago. So a year later, somebody's caught wind of this story and said, hey, let's do that, but do it correctly.
Right, exactly. Because there's a correct way of doing things. And in Colorado, it's legal. So
Marijuana was already legal a lot of places a year ago.
right. Yeah, he just chose to go to
Now, granted, he got caught a year ago. He'd been doing it for 4 years. Somewhere along that line, he should have took the money and figured out with it being legalized, like, hey, I could do this legitimately.
Well, he's not supposed to because he's God knows what kind of probation he might be on from all the other shit that he had going on.
He could have had somebody else do it for him.
Well, that's true too.
And
With
been
all
the
money he
back
got.
end. Yeah. He made enough money. Shoot.
Where are those people at? Because these are the people that anyway.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Ooh. Yeah, my A cannabis. All right.
But yeah, cannabis vending machines.
Right, the new wave, right?
The wave of the future.
Yeah, and that's sad because it's just a lot of stuff that we just don't need out here, man. It's just bad as it is.
Well, hey, I'm just saying. If they legalizing it, you might as well put everything else in the vending machine. And have that shit sitting right next to the Snickers and the Skittles.
I know. It's sad. It's sad. Oh, Lord. Oh, well.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yes.
Work just fine.
Yes. So, yeah.
With that said, looks like it's about time after a short break to come around to CB, our topic of the evening.
Yeah.
It's called like a deer in the headlights every time.
Yeah, there's a topic tonight. Will be a long one.
Gaze, this is gonna be just for you, my man. Gaze, this is just for you. So what's it gonna be? What is it?
We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Oh, You're killing me, Smalls.
Hey everybody, it's me, CB. Join us every Wednesday for your Midweek Motivator, offering you conversation, motivation, music, laughter, and a whole lot of fun. So tune in. Let's talk. Join us as we shake things up and talk things out. CB and the boys. Join us for your Midweek Motivation. See ya.
불타오르네.
I'ma make you pump like that. 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 Just like that.
Hey everybody, let's get together and feel alright with CB and the Boys radio show. Join us every Wednesday for your Midweek Motivator, offering you music, conversation, motivation, laughter, and a whole lot of fun. One love. All right, and we are back. All right, do we have any useless information in 90 seconds or less, George?
You know what? Actually, we do.
Hey.
Actually,
There you go.
Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick music break. And when we come back, we'll have useless, worthless information in 90 seconds or less, followed by tonight's topic.
All right.
If you and your bestie of the opposite sex are in a hotel room, and your bestie's walking around the room naked, do you hit it or no?
Wouldn't you want to know?
We'll be right back after this short music break.
Call me chill, I ain't missing a hit.
Dealing with the shit for way too long. Home don't even feel like home anymore. You don't see the shit that you do wrong. The shit is so wrong. You say you won't leave, don't worry about it. All the shit that you're talking, we can do without it. Gonna jump in my ride, gonna speed about it. Shit is so wrong. So tell me, baby, bad, bad for each other, we so bad, bad for each other, we so bad, bad for each other, we so toxic, baby, so bad, bad for each other, we so bad, bad for each other, we so bad, bad for each other, we so toxic, baby. How can you give me what I'm used to? I wanna give you the world like I used to. My mind's telling me the road is wrong, so wrong. You need me to leave, girl, I won't hesitate. Both of our hearts is in a pressure state. I wish that I could be with you until my case is so wrong, baby. Bad, bad for each other, we so bad, bad for each other, we so bad, bad for each other, we so toxic. So bad, bad for each other, we so bad, bad for each other, we so bad, bad for each other, we so toxic. Bad, bad for each other, we so bad for each other. We so bad for each other. We so toxic, baby.
All right. Who was that?
That was Kansas City's own Bombay J.
Oh, is it? Oh, I like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Bombay J, baby. What up, Bombay?
All right. Here we go. And we now have the very true but worthless information in 90 seconds or less. It's impossible to sneeze with your eyes open. Bees have 5 eyes. Most collect calls are made on Father's Day. The Oscar giving out during World War II were made of wood. Napoleon's penis was sold to an American urologist for $40,000. A thumbnail grows the slowest and the middle nail the fastest, nearly 4 times faster than your toenails. A pound of potatoes costs 200 times more than a pound of potatoes. Figure that one out. The average person spends 6 months of their life sitting at red lights. The average American Canadian will eat about 11.9 pounds of cereal per year. Barbie's measurements, if she were life size, would be 39, 29, 33. So in other words, she'd be hot.
Wow.
Oh.
All righty.
Okay.
Gage, huh?
No, Gage said BJ about the artist.
Bombay J.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Pretty hot sounding artist. I like that. I like that track. Was nice.
Yeah, he's been on our show before.
Yeah, I know.
So
what had happened was that with our brother Roger not being around, what we are going to say about fitness is drink your water. Okay.
There you go.
We miss him, but he would say drink your water and get your jumping jacks and your things in, and do something. Get that water. Crystal, get that water.
Yeah, water is good for everyone.
Water is good.
It is.
Awesome.
It's very refreshing. All
So,
right, George, you go into it. There you go. Take it away.
So
George.
this topic, obviously being, like I said, if you and your bestie were in a room together and they walked around and one of them's walking around naked, would you go for it or no? Mimi, what do you think?
I wouldn't.
Wouldn't do it.
No, I wouldn't do it. I might probably look like, dang. Because, we're going to look. We're going to look. There's going to be temptation. You're in the room with your bestie. If you're single, then that's a bigger challenge. If you're with somebody, it's going to be like, man, put a towel on. Like, I ain't even need to see this shit right here. But if you're single, it might be like, put on a towel, let it drop. Put on a towel, let it drop.
Oh, shit.
I'm just keeping shit real. That's all. You gotta keep it real around here. But yeah, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it because I couldn't. Because then it kills the whole thing. Then we're not besties anymore. Then we're besties with
Not
benefits.
necessarily.
You be friends with benefits.
Yeah, I can't do that. Can't do it.
No, you'd be friends with benefits if you repeatedly did that.
It will be repeated. Hey. See, look, Gage said there are levels to that shit. Yes.
Exactly.
No, for some. I'm with you, Gage. I'm with you all the way.
Yeah. So let's see.
Wait a minute. Hold on for a second, because Crystal didn't even respond. Hold on. We gotta hit Crystal up right quick.
Hey, all right,
over there
CB, what do you think?
She has some shit over there. What, CB?
I plead the fifth.
How? You gotta answer.
You?
Exactly.
CB?
Exactly. That part.
Pleading the
That
fifth?
part right there. Now, CB, you gotta answer it. Your bestie is walking around naked. You're on the cruise ship right now. You're chilling. And he's walking around naked in your room. You hit it or you leave it alone?
Leave it alone if he's just a friend. There's no reason to do that. There's no reason to go there. For what? I've been in that situation and I left it alone. So, no, I wouldn't.
Okay. Okay. Gage said some of my female friends can get it. Others, I would never try it. I wouldn't even try. Okay. See, real talk.
There you
Real
have
talk.
it.
But yeah, George, you got a video to play. Let's go.
So this is what the ladies on the famous, the well-known talk show, The Real.
Mm-hmm.
This is what they have to say about the whole platonic relationship thing.
Okay.
All right. So let's roll with it.
Mm-hmm.
I think women are capable of falling in love with somebody without it being about sex.
Of course.
Absolutely. And when I say that, I mean the conversation, the fact that they are emotionally available for you. You have an emotional connection with that person, soulmate.
Like you got mail.
Yes, they
like falling in love
understand you.
over email.
Yes.
Perfect example.
Yes,
Or somebody in
believe
jail.
that women are capable of that. I don't know about that.
Well,
but I believe that we are capable of that kind of love.
That happened to me.
What?
Are you
serious?
I was a pen pal, and they fell in love with me, and I was just trying to be nice. I was trying to do some community service.
I'm done. But I'm telling you, that's how friends fall in love. There are friends that have just hung around each other. They talk. They share an emotional bond. He understands me. He gets me. I have family friends that are guys that are mutual friends between Lenny and I. That sort of thing, but they're not just my friends.
Right, they're y'all friends.
They're our friends.
Yeah,
they're
y'all's.
family friends. They are.
I always find out that I try to do that, but then sometimes they end up like
see, that's what I'm
falling
saying,
for you
right.
or liking you, and then you're like,
Somebody likes somebody,
Because they take it the wrong way. But I have male friends that are my true male friends. Me too. And you know who I consider a really good friend? Your husband. But I know, seriously.
But you our friend, that's different.
That's the difference. That's what I'm
I
saying.
do know that if I had something I needed to say to him, I know where boundaries are.
Right.
And that's where a true friend is. And I think that's what we're missing in this
That's
world.
You're right.
True friend.
But I'm going to tell you another thing. The reason why that works is because she's secure in what they have. And along with that, you have made her secure in being her friend.
But not always.
You mean some shady
I'm just being real because, you know.
I did not.
No, not you. I'm talking about.
Okay.
No. Not like that. Nobody in particular, but we can be out and a female could be doing too much talking and touch like.
Yeah, that's.
White. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Enough.
Yeah.
You know, that's
So
too much.
here's my
Doing
question.
Too much.
You ladies, you all take it, you have men. What would you do if your husband, significant other, fiance, suddenly had a female friend and did not want to get rid of her?
Not a new.
Or
a new one?
Not
Want
a
to
new
get
one? Either way, we're just going to, hypothetically.
Okay.
Start over there, because
okay.
I would say if he had a friend, then she needs to also be my friend.
Okay.
And I don't see
I would have to be aware
why that has to be an isolated friendship. That if I am your significant other and you guys are going to dinner, there's no reason why I can't come along.
Absolutely.
Okay.
This is really weird because when I was going to go off saying I have a lot of male friends,
but then now that you switched it, it kind of it tickled a little bit.
Yeah, it's hurting on you, ain't
Not Miss Secure over there.
I am really secure about, but I am emotionally. Don't cheat on me emotionally. Physically, or that's one of me and Freddie's hardcore rule. We're bound for life, but if we cheat, we know it's a done deal. But if he had a female friend, I would need to have every conversation about me with me in the room. I want to be there. I want if he says, you know what, Jeannie's being unfair. Jeannie, she was really unright. I want to be like, speakerphone and let me have my piece.
So you would give your husband rules. It's like, yeah, she could be your friend, but this is the groundwork.
You don't talk about our marriage to her. Yes, because I'm controlling. Hey,
Fair
at
enough.
least Jeannie owns
Fair
it.
enough.
Own it.
Fair
He
enough.
owns it.
Okay, what about you, Tam?
I would have to know about her, kind of like what Adrian said, and then she would have to know about me. Adam has, you know, a lot of female work friends, but I wouldn't want them to hang out by themselves. I would want to be.
You want to be in the mix.
I want to be in the mix, but I mean, I don't have to be friends with his work friends. But I want to get to know who she is as a person. You know, is she married? Is she single? Does
That
she have
is
a
important.
boyfriend?
Is she
She wants to
What
chaperone.
is her motive?
Point
She
blank.
wants to
is
chaperone
she
when
hanging
they're
with
out.
you?
Is it my turn?
Okay.
Yes,
it's your turn,
Yes.
Tamar.
Well, ladies,
Let's end it with a bang, people.
Yes. Well, I'm insecure and petty as I don't know what, all right?
Okay.
And so I'm not trying to control you, but you can't have no female friends. And, and the reason being is because,
they agree with you.
Don't clap for
the
that.
reason being is because
No, she's got people who agree.
I am not that understanding.
Nope.
Friend, no friend. Or work, no work. No, and no. Thank you, and good night.
Your wig about to fall off.
All righty.
Oh. So
That was
what do
a-
you think? So what do
that
you
was-
think? I mean, can you have a platonic relationship and be in that situation and not, you know, I mean, what's your whole thoughts on that whole thing altogether? I mean, what do you think? Mimi, can your man have female friends?
Yes. Because he has female friends. And I'm okay with that because I'm secure.
But do you have to be like the one lady and chaperone every time
No.
he's involved with?
No, because I don't know when that happens. Because, you know, we go out at different times. He goes and he has his nights out. And then I go out and I'm always working. I work more than, you know, I hang out. But, you know, he does his outings and, you know, I don't know who's around. And it don't matter to me. As long as you come home safely, that's all that matters. And I keep it at that. And we have that mutual respect for one another. That we know that if it's time to go separate ways, then deuces. If you step out, you got to go all the way. You can't just like step back in. Yeah.
Crystal, your thoughts?
I mean, I already said, you know, yeah, of course you can. Sure.
She's neither here nor there on nothing tonight. What's going on, Crystal?
Oh yeah, and this is the one person that always has a ton of stuff to say about anything dealing with relationships.
Do not.
You know, if it was up to her, every single podcast would be based on relationships.
Not true. That is 100%.
Very true. Very true. I beg to differ. I call bullshit.
But yeah, so yeah. We know that was coming.
But seriously.
Okay,
Seriously,
so what about
elaborate.
you? So what about you? Let's reverse the question on you.
I think it's fine.
Yeah.
I think it can be done respectfully, both ways.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Her having male friends. Look, we have us. She's that way with her baby daddy.
Mm-hmm.
They real good friends.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I trust them if they're out together somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and in most cases, anytime that happens, it's just the son's basketball game or something like that. But still,
Right.
you know. But you know, I think everyone knows their boundaries.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, and I trust she's not going to cross them. I'm not going to cross them. You know,
Right.
so they are what they are. But you know, that's what it is.
That's what it is. So if you have a female friend and she's walking around naked around the hotel room, would you bang it or not? You did not.
If I was single, absolutely.
You would kill the whole friendship right there. Friendship over.
Oh,
Wow. Okay. Well, yeah. I could respect that.
I
I could
wouldn't kill
respect
it.
that.
That wouldn't kill a friendship.
Well, it would. Well,
For real.
it's not. It's not that it
You
would.
know, don't get
It's
me
not.
wrong. I understand your point because he can,
Well, it's not that it would
but it
kill the
doesn't
friendship, but then it's a different
necessarily.
level. The friendship has now gone to a different level. Once you cross that line, it goes into something different.
Right, right.
You know,
Maybe it just depends. It
it
doesn't
just
always.
depends.
This doesn't necessarily. It doesn't necessarily take it to another level.
That's true too, because if she's feeling like you do, like, look, we're friends and we're gonna smash and that's gonna be it, then you're gonna be friends and you're gonna smash and that's gonna be it because both of you are single and you smashed.
Right.
But then if somebody catches feelings, which that can happen,
Right.
and more than more so than not, women do are the ones that really get into their feelings of, oh well, we did this one time, I think we should do it again, and now I really like you, so now I want you for myself, and the bullshit. Whereas you might be like, nah, man, all we did was smash, and then that's where relationships or friendships can end, when you know
And there you have it.
some can separate emotions from sex and some can't. Yes, sir. Exactly what I'm saying.
I
Absolutely.
can.
Yeah, 100% correct.
Yes. Yes.
That's where problems come in.
Yeah, you can wind up with us. You could end up having the best. You could end up being the best of friends, and you hit that one time, and now you got a stalker. Now what? She ain't a friend no more.
Or it could be him. He could be the stalker.
Well, yeah.
Getting the whiff of her. I mean, that has happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit. Go ahead, CB. Tell us. Tell it, girl. I saw that look up in the air like, history.
Nah. Nah.
What had happened was.
It's just that when people take it to the next level, it's got to be a mutual thing. It can't just be one person doing it just to please the other person. It's got to be mutual.
Yeah, but if one person catches feelings, then that's when the whole shit goes bad.
It does. And that's when they become batshit crazy. And that's when you have to block them, flee to another state. Yeah, the whole thing.
It's like, can we be grown about this and just be mature and just know that this is what it is and that's all it's going to be because it ain't going nowhere from here?
But it's got to be a mutual thing. I mean, before you take it there, you have to have a conversation. It can't just be a one-off thing where you just, in the heat of the moment, you do it and you wake up the next morning like, what the fuck did we
Well, you're not going to get up in the morning because you're going to get up and you're going to get the hell out. But, yeah.
Yeah, you have to.
We're not going to marinate. We're not going to marinate in this shit. Hell no. You were walking around on a towel. Shit happened. Bye. Go take a shower. Get out.
I mean, I've been in that situation and I didn't do anything. So take it or leave it. At this point, I'm too old at this point. I could care less about sex anymore. Take it or leave it. I have toys. I'm good.
I think you like to hear yourself talk sometimes. That's why you're frozen. I think we're all frozen right now. We're all frozen, actually.
Yep, we are.
What just happened?
Bleed over. There you go. They say, honestly, I've known who was okay with it and who wasn't. Sometimes you have to blame yourself.
Right.
Absolutely.
Especially if it was bad, you know?
If it was bad, would you tell them?
Yeah, if we're friends. I'd be like, man, you're bad at this.
Oh, no.
I'm brutally honest because I think that's important. If you're doing that then there's got to be mutual satisfaction. Well, I have to be satisfied. I don't care if the other person is, but I have to be satisfied. If I'm not satisfied, well, then it's not going to end well.
Okay. Alrighty. Guys, am I the only one that's frozen, or are you guys seeing that we're all frozen?
Nope, you're the only one that's frozen.
You're the only one frozen.
No.
It's all you, all by yourself.
I got to get out and come back in then. I don't know what's going on. Everything is frozen. Yikes. But you guys can hear me perfectly, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's a good picture, though. At least you're not making some crazy face.
I know.
When I'm looking at some of my frozen ones, I'm like,
I know. Okay, well, I'm trying to figure it out over here on this end.
it's okay. We can hear you.
Yeah, it's all good. So, anywho, what's next?
All right.
Yeah, short topic.
But it didn't have to be.
No, it never has to be.
Okay, stretch it on out then, George.
Let's go, Crystal. You're the one with questions. You're good. You're good for that. So bring it on. Let's go.
Actually, I'm gonna take another music break here in just a moment.
Chicken.
I don't know why I'm so frozen right now.
It was funny. Me and Ariana, she had said something, and I thought she said chicken beans. Oh yeah, she said she was gonna make chicken wings tomorrow, and I thought she said chicken beans. And so we had a moment, and she was like, "What is a chicken bean?" I was like, "I don't know. You said you're gonna cook." It's just like chicken beans don't exist, and I was like, "Google it. I bet they do." Like, beans are not meat. I was like, "This could be a chicken bean." I wouldn't be shocked if there was a chicken bean.
All righty. You said a chicken bean?
Yeah, chicken bean. I thought she said she was gonna cook chicken bean. Then she said chicken wings. She's gonna cook chicken wings tomorrow. And I'm upstairs, so hearing her downstairs, it sounded like she said chicken beans. And I was like, chicken beans? I was like, oh, that's new. Sounds good.
Alrighty then.
I think a chicken bean exists. I mean, I'd be surprised if it didn't, like, seriously. I think there is such a thing as a chicken bean. As crazy as that sounds, I would stake my life on it that there is such a thing as a chicken bean.
All right. Well, with that being said,
it is chicken bean soup, chicken beans, chicken beanie baby, chicken bean burrito, chicken beans rice recipe, chicken bean chili. So chicken beans do exist. I was correct.
So explain to me exactly what is a chicken bean.
Chicken bean.
Show me a chicken bean. I have never seen a chicken bean.
A chicken and bean, it exists. And I just Googled it. I proved chicken beans, chicken beanie baby, chicken bean burrito, chicken bean rice recipe, chicken bean chili, chicken bean potatoes, chicken bean dip.
Gage, have you ever seen a chicken bean? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I ain't never seen a chicken bean.
Chicken bean enchiladas. It exists. Chicken bean exists. So I was right. My data was wrong. All's right with the world. I'm right. And you know what? That's what Aries stands for. Always right in every situation. Aries, we rule.
Okay. Yep. Definitely heard of that one. Enough of that one already. Uh-huh. And there's the ticker. We'll be right back.
start of something new. Premonition say, girl, I'm stuck on you. Keep my heart levitating, love pumping through my veins. And I wanna be entangled with a soul so compatible. I wanna love that's hotter than the summer, intimate like a spring breeze. I love you like no other. I wonder, is there something about you? Is there something about you? Baby, there is something about you. My feelings for you are getting back more and more. But you keep walking away, babe, just wanna tell you that. But babe, I'm not confused at all, I know just what I want. Hey babe, there's something about you, I guess I'm falling hard. I want a love that's hotter than the summer, intimate like a spring breeze. I love you like no other. I wonder, is there something about you? Is there something about you? Baby, there is something about you. Always on my mind. Your body on my mind. Baby, it's paradise. You get my heart fluctuating, but my love penetrating. Forgotten all the hoes that gon' be hating. I want a love that's hotter than the summer, intimate like a spring breeze. I love you like no other. I wonder, is there something about you? Is there something about you? Baby, there is something about you. I want a love that's hotter than the summer, intimate like a spring breeze. I love you like no other. I wonder, is there something about you? Is there something about you? Baby, there is something about you.
That ain't your.
Whoopsie. There we go. Have it. Another one by Bombay J. And next up, All You Need by Mickey Star.
Won't you come over? 'Cause I've been thinking about you, baby, non-stop. My thoughts taking over me. It won't stop. Feels like you put a spell on me, baby, I can't lie. No, I can't get you out my mind. All I wanna do is love you. Won't you come over? You could be my lover. 'Cause you're all I need, all I need. 'Cause you're all I need, all I need. Won't you come over? You could be my lover. Won't you come over? You could be my lover. can tell by the way your heart beats when you're around me. Cause you're all I need, all I need. Cause you're all I need, all I need. Won't you come over, over? You could be my lover, lover. Won't you come over, over? You could be my lover, lover. All I need, all I need.
And we're back, apparently. All right, so George, Aunt Diane posed a question on your topic. She said, why is it a negative and why is it a positive?
You know, in my opinion, you can't necessarily. That's a hard question to answer because there's no straight answer for that. Because it's not not necessarily a negative. It's only a negative if the two people are one or the other isn't strong enough to maintain that platonic relationship. In other words, like they're gonna catch feelings and start feeling different. That would make it a negative. That would make it a negative. But if both of them are in the same lane, in the same vibe, as in it's just it's just a sexual thing that happened at that time and they don't have the intention of happening again, or they can still stay within their guidelines, then that's a positive thing. In my opinion. I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but I'm just saying. Looks like the only thing that's going to make it negative is somebody not being strong enough to handle that. Or if one person is holding back feelings that they actually had prior to making it sexual.
Well, I mean, the person's naked. It's kind of hard for it to not be sexual. It'd be different if that they're just doing that in front of you because they feel that comfortable. Or they could be doing it to seduce you, entice you, tempt you. There's so many different ways that can play out.
Exactly. So that's why I say there's not enough.
We can be some devious creatures, trust me.
That's why I say there's not. Yeah, that's really hard to give that a straight answer, either direction.
Gage said he and his best friend ended up engaged. Well, there you have it. There you have it.
So they were on the base. They were on that level, but neither one of them apparently was letting it go any further. And then they did, and then look what happened.
They ended up engaged.
But that's not a bad thing. I don't think. It's not necessarily a bad thing.
If both of you have that desire to be, in a relationship like that, which I do not, I do not want to be in it. I'm single by choice. I don't want to be in a relationship with anybody. I'm happy with myself, me, myself, and I'm good. I don't have to worry about, impressing anyone, worrying about anybody. I'm good on my own. I don't need anybody else. I don't want anybody else. So I think for something like that to happen, it would be if it was me and I did let it go there, it would be a one night stand. There's no way we would repeat it unless we mutually decided to be friends with benefits. Literally. But like I said, I've been in that situation before and I didn't do anything. I looked, you can't help but look, but I didn't touch. And I do, understand, boundaries. And I think that, everybody should understand boundaries. But if you are mutually going to take it there, then go for it. You only live once. Live your life. As Beyonce said, go fuck something. Go cuff it.
So there you have it with Gage. What do you think? He says, so if you find yourself uncomfortable with a mate, are you placing that situationship on pause because you feel something for that person?
Who? George? Is that question posed to me?
I think it's posed to everybody. He's just asking. But I can't speak for me because I can't even speak for me because
You're married.
I mean, I think if I was in that situation, it
would
would
kill
be,
you.
well, first of all, I'm speaking under hypothetically being single.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying. I've already established that earlier that I don't have that issue because I got a whole wife. But
wait, hold on. He did pose that to me. He said that's what single by choice means. So if you find yourself comfortable with a mate, are you placing the situationship on pause because you feel something for them? Yeah, because I don't want to be with anybody. So yeah, I have ended many relationships because somebody started catching feelings, and we don't have those. So no, those are feelings. We don't have those. No, no. I leave before I give my heart to anybody. No. No, no one will catch me. No. Nope, those are feelings. We don't have those anymore. We're done. So no.
he's talking about you catching feelings.
And I leave. I don't let myself catch feelings. So I don't let it get to that point. If I feel like it's getting to that point, I end it. I cut it off. I've broken many a hearts doing that, and I don't care. I don't want to be with anyone. And I get guys hitting on me all the time. And I tell them, first of all, I'm not looking for a relationship. And most of them say, well, you're going to be my wife. Not in this lifetime or the next. It's not going to happen. So whoever told you I'm going to be your wife lied to you. And you should just slap them repeatedly until they bleed. Because it's not going to happen. No. I don't catch feelings. I wasted 4 years on one dumb motherfucker. I am not doing that again. Nope. Thank you, ZB, for your honesty. That is by definition, by choice. You're damn right. It is my choice. I choose to not. Sugar daddy. You can pick me up, really? Wow, really? I don't know if I should laugh or cry on that when they're fly to Kansas City and pop you upside your head. No. No. You do catch feelings. You just leave when you have them. You dang right. It's called protecting. My heart is closed.
I, I told you what. I told you what she's looking for, Gage.
No.
She's just looking for a sugar daddy that can pick her up.
No. Nah. To be honest, no. I know we joke around about that, but no, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for anything. It's called scared. And what would that be afraid of, Gage? What am I scared of? Dr. Gage, what am I afraid of? Nothing. Exactly. You're engaged. How can you understand? You're engaged, remember? And you might be married now. Maybe you were engaged then, you could be married now. So how would you understand that? I don't think anybody can understand that.
Oh.
I am my father's daughter in every sense of the word.
There you go, right there.
Yeah.
Isn't it the same thing you said?
Yeah, been there, done that. Oh, he was engaged. They're broken up. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I like to see people in love. I just don't want to be one of those people. Love makes you do dumb things. Love makes you think dumb things. Love puts you in sometimes it puts you in really fucked up situations in the name of love. So fuck love. I'm done.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's the
Yeah.
fear of most of those situations.
I don't think
That's what most people fear.
Yeah, nobody wants to get in a relationship to be hurt. Nobody wants to, meet the person of their dreams and find out they're a nightmare. Nobody wants that. Mm-mm.
You say love makes you vulnerable. Decide to throw common sense out.
Mm-hmm.
Happens all the time.
Yep.
Every day.
Which is why I do not deal with love anymore. Those are feelings. We don't have those anymore. Mm-mm. Nope. No feelings here. No. Mm.
Just heartless. No love for you. No love for CB.
That's right. Nope. That's me. I'm the cat trying to get away from that sucker. Fuck no. Mm-mm. Nope. That is me. That's me 100%. They get off. Nope. Mm-mm. Nah. Let me go. Nope. 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 Nope.
You see that? It says that's not love. That's your decision making.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what's knowing what your partner is about.
Yep. And that's why I don't have one. Nope. No one need apply. She'll be rejected. Fired before you're hired. Nope. Mm-mm.
Nothing worse than a woman scorned.
I'm not scorned though. I'm not scorned. Not at all. I am not scorned. And I'm not a bitter bitch either. I'm just a woman who knows what I want and I know what I don't want. And I don't want a man. I don't want one. I don't need one. A man can do nothing for me that a toy can't do.
I don't know about that one, but
I don't trust myself to set boundaries. What kind of boundaries? Boundaries for what? With what? What does that mean exactly? There are no boundaries to be set because there are no suitors. I keep them at bay. That's right, Che. That is right. I love my children. And they're grown, and I can do me, and they do them. So it's a beautiful thing. I enjoy my life with no man, with no partner, no one to check in with, no one to check on. I don't need a last good night, or I don't need a wake up. No, I don't need all that crap. I wake myself up. I got an alarm clock. I don't need someone to say my last good night to. And I don't need someone to text good morning. How was your day? I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes, we can.
We can hear you. We can see you.
You.
I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? This fucking computer right here. Look, we already played a disclaimer earlier today. I am fucking livid with this bitch right here.
Modern technology.
I never felt so much like I just wanted to. But I'm like, okay, let me be nice and shit. No, this right here, this right, I don't know what happened. Maybe I was doing too much. Maybe I was saying too much. Something happened. Somebody just, it's trying to freeze again. But let me just sit my ass still. Anyway, what are we talking about, y'all? We got what, 10 minutes?
Crystal's love life.
Or lack thereof.
Oh.
And I was just basically saying that I don't have a love life, don't need one, don't want one. I'm good. Just doing me.
Hey.
I don't want a partner ever. I'm single by choice. Guys hit me up all the time, and then it's a no-go. No.
Yeah, well,
I'm good.
it's all
I'm
good.
Good.
It's all good. It's called love.
Not here. Don't live here no more. Love can walk out that door and hit it where the good Lord split it.
You missed it, Mimi. I played
I
Mickey Star.
lit it.
You played Nikki Star. How do you guys like her?
She's good.
She's good, right? She's a sweet little thing. Yeah, that's my little artist, y'all. I'm gonna be in the studio tomorrow with her for a couple of hours. So yeah, Mickey Star is she's up and coming, but she's getting a lot of freaking attention right now. So yeah. Yeah, we're about to do some big things, that little chick right there.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Oh, I'm feeling a whole lot better, Trey. Thank you, baby. I'm like about 90-95%, I tested negative, but it don't mean shit because I still got this little, little nasal thing going on up in here, But I'll be all right, a little bit more of this and a little bit more of this. She'll be all right. So it's all good. It's all good. I'm almost there. Thank you for asking. I should be at 100 by next week. And my boy Roger should be back, so we should be on some shit. And CB gonna have her drink on, so we're gonna really be like this.
Nah.
George gonna have something new for us, so it's gonna be that. So yeah, it's all good. We'll be good in the hood next week. Thank you. I appreciate you, baby. I appreciate you.
Yeah, we missed you.
Yeah, I miss you guys too. Don't think I didn't. I was laying up and I didn't even want to watch the show, but I watched it the following morning. And I felt so important. I was like, oh, my family missed me. Yeah, I had a moment, but it's all good. I'm back. Motherfuckers gonna try rolling out without me, okay? I'll be right there at the back holding on to the tail like, I'm coming! Don't let me go. I know, Trey. I know. I'm off the chain when I'm ready. But it's been sweet. We definitely miss my boy Roger. So Roger, whatever you're doing out there, baby, don't work too hard. We miss you. We definitely miss you. And we expect you to come back next week with some exercise and some shit or a freaking extra 6-pack or something. You better show something. That's all I got to say. Let us know that you did some jumping jacks your damn self while you're out there in the middle of the desert somewhere.
In the middle of the desert.
I don't know where he at, so I know he's working.
That desert. He's in Waco.
Is that the desert?
Waco, Texas.
Oh.
It's not desert.
Oh, isn't it like a little crazy over there where he at?
Yeah, that's where they blew up all those people in that cult.
Okay, alrighty then. So what had happened was come back safely. Let's not have to put an APB out on your ass, okay? Talk about where Roger Hawkins at. No, we ain't never got to worry about Roger. Roger, he got his own thing going on, okay? His own.
He does.
Yeah, the government did that. Oh, I can't think of that guy's name. What
David
they call
Koresh.
it? Huh?
David Koresh.
Yep, David Koresh.
Yep. Yeah.
The Branch Dominicans.
Yep.
Not good. Not good. But anyway, come back safely to Australia, please. We'll see you next week. But yeah, so it's rolling up at that time. So I'm gonna say I know that I was missing in action for a little bit. I don't know what happened. My computer froze up, guys. Forgive me. And she would not let me back on. I had to do a hard shutdown. And you know, you're always told not to do that because it's not safe. But tonight I had to do that shit because she wasn't budging. She was doing a whole lot of shit. I don't know what happened.
We need sponsors so Mimi can get a new computer.
Yeah, guys, I need a new computer. Okay, I have a 2013 MacBook Pro, and she says that she's got too much information in her, and she's ready to shut my ass down. And I'm scared that one day I'm gonna turn her on, and she's gonna be like, "I gave you a lot of chances." So we're gonna have to work that out. So yeah, so I need sponsorship, guys. Okay, the CB and the boys sponsorship. We gotta get that foundation going so I can get a computer. But anyway, it's been sweet, guys. See you guys next week. One love.
Peace, love, and hair grease.
Which you don't ever need to use ever in your life, but okay. I remember when George had hair. I can't picture him with hair now, but I remember he used to have hair. That's pretty cool. Anyway, everyone, thank you so much for rocking with us tonight. You've been listening to CB and the Boys. We come to you every Wednesday as your midweek motivator, offering you music, motivation, conversation, laughter, and a whole lot of fun. And hopefully you got that and then some. Don't forget, your job is not done. As you're on our page, don't forget to like us, hit that subscribe button so you'll be alerted every time we go live and every time we upload. Don't forget to subscribe. And we need more subscriptions. And that can also win you some goodies too. We will randomly start choosing people once we get to our 100th subscriber, which we're getting close. We're in the 70s, so we're like 30 something away from our goal to have 100 subscribers. And then you guys get a nice prize. So next, just subscribe so you can get in on the prize. And don't forget to go to our website, cbandtheboys.org. Check us out, poke around, drop us a line. Give us a call. You never know. One of us might just answer. Anyway, everybody, we'll see you next week. Same time, same station. And enjoy the rest of your work week. Hopefully we gave you a smile to get through your work week. And we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
CB and the boys have left the building.
Why that little cat be looking like he's jerking off?